All right, we've got 0x pattern 151. Looking at these balls, I do like solids. The stripes are just kind of tied up a little bit, but you've got some combos and some other opportunities. The problem for solids is this 12, or stripes is this 12 ball. You can clean all of these up, but you still have a problem with the 12. So then I looked at solids. The 1-6 don't go by. The 2-3 are really tight, but the problem is if you shoot this 2-3, you're kind of stuck down here. It's hard to get out of this bottom without bumping something. You really kind of need to shoot the 2-3 and then get in this little window for the 4. So maybe if you shot the 6 first, maybe drew it back, you could shoot this some way. But man, if you get any kind of out of line on this 3 ball, you're jammed up. So then I started looking back at stripes, and the reality is, if the 5 ball was gone, if this was not a problem, you could actually just shoot the 9 or the 10 in the corner. I would prefer to shoot the 10, because then you could just stop here, shoot the 11 and go up and shoot 14, 12, come back and shoot 13, stop, 15, 9 is connected to the 8. So that would be my preferred pattern. So then I started thinking, well, this 5's close enough to the hole. Let's just shoot the 10 off the 5 carom. So, you can shoot this 2 ways. You can hit it really thin and it'll carom in, or you can even hit it a little fat and it'll pick up top and go in. So it's a pretty big ball. All you really need to do is aim like a straight in shot right at the point of the pocket, and then this whole table should open up. So I'm just going to line it up straight. I'm not going to do anything special, just hit it with a stop shot right here. Just like that. And now the whole table's opened up. All I have to do is shoot this 11 to the 14, and then I'm done. So let's try that and see what happens. Alright, well, I almost made myself work. I could have went pear-shaped, but I got out. All right, so now I'm just going to come out 2 rails. Anywhere I get on this 13 is natural shape, so it doesn't really matter. Just don't freeze myself to a rail. That's all you have to remember. Don't freeze yourself to a rail. And now I'm just going to push this in. They should be done. All right. I'm basically perfect on this ball. So now I'm just going to roll forward a hair for the 9. Now I'm just going to push the 9 in and come out for the 8. And anywhere you get on this 8, you're good. So I think that is a viable pattern. All right, so we're going to shoot this again, same pattern. You could shoot this 9 into the 5, but then you're kind of jammed up over this 10 ball with a stop shot. So I still like this 10 ball first because it should stop to the 11. So again, we're just going to line this up right at that point, and even if you mishit it a little bit and hit the 5 a little fat, you're going to be in good shape. Line it up, stop shot. All right, we're going to shoot a little alternate here. It looks the same start-wise. I'm going to shoot the 9 off the 5, but then I'll shoot the 11, 10, and then 14, 12. Then that leads me to the 13, connected to the 15, and then just come out for the 8. So it's the same exact start here. I'm just going to shoot the carom. I'm going to aim right at that point, and the 9 ball will just clip that 5 and find the way into the hole. You don't even have to hit it hard. It'll pick up natural roll. Anywhere you hit it is good. And this kind of rolled funny. I wanted to be here, shoot the 11, 10, but now I've got to shoot the 10, and I'm end up in the same boat I was before. 10 to the 11 to the 14, which is fine. but I would just prefer the pattern I called. Now I'm just going to hit it with draw and a little spin and get up top. And I mean, this is a perfect spot. Just roll this ball in. Now the key here is you don't want to have too much angle on this 13. So I'm just going to roll this ball. I would draw it backwards and try to get to the middle of the table for the perfect shape. And the more I head that way, the flatter I am, the better it is. So now all I'm going to do is just push this in, bounce off the rail. And I should be perfect to roll and get on the 8 ball. And I am. So just roll this forward, get on the 8. And could have hit that a little better. Just back cut it a hair. So we'll do this again. That pattern will do again. Sorry, stunk it up. All right, I had a thought on how to do this without shooting that carom. So I'm going to shoot this ball in clean, and then I'm going to play the 10, and then I'm going to play this 11th, come out the 3 rails and come up and try to bump the 5 this way. We'll see what happens. Seems workable, right? All right. So this angle looks good. I'm going to come 1, 2, try to come right here and bump this 5 ball for a winning shape. This is a little bit more dangerous and unpredictable because you don't know how you're going to end up. And it worked out. So that's going to be a winner. That's going to be a winner. That right there is another way to win. So here's the shot again. You don't want to come too far. You want to have a nice flat angle on this 13 if you can. All right, so that was good. That was good. That was cool.